Hello, fathers out there. How are you doing? How are all the fathers in the world? All the fathers in Kenya, all the fathers in Africa. This is dedicated especially to you. Woo! We love you. Let's sing for you now. I know you're gonna be upset, 'cause I was always your little girl. Should know by now, I'm not a baby. You always taught me right from wrong. Do I help, Daddy? Please be strong. Yeah, I know at heart, I know what you're saying. I may be young at heart, but I know what I'm saying. Want me all about the one you said I'm mine, on, keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I ought to live it up. Is some good advice. Oh, Papa, don't preach. I'm in love with deep. Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep, but I've made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. Ooh, ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, this is your worst nightmare of a daughter, Dad. You know what I mean? The rebellious, Madame Rebellious daughter that you have now. I used to be such a nice kid when I was growing up. I don't know what happened. I started to rebel against my dad's advice. I decided, hey, Dad, you can't make all the decisions for me. Stop preaching all the time. You know, we love you. Yes, I love you. But you know what? This is my life. I want to live my life. Let me make my own mistakes. If I marry the wrong guy, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep him just to spite myself. I'm going to keep it so that you don't have to come and say, I told you, you know. I'm going to get a lemon. If I'm going to make lemon, I'm going to make lemonade out of it. Hey, Daddy, you know, oh, God, how we love our daddies. You know, where would we be without our daddies? You know, what is it that daddies actually add value compared to mothers? You know, for many of you guys who were maybe raised without daddies, hey, let me educate you. Let me tell you why it's so important to have dads. Dads are like some of the most underrated, underappreciated, underrecognized people in the world. And yet without them, oh, where would we be today? Oh, I don't even need my microphone anymore. You know, fathers, they add, you know, a different dimension of life in your life. Like, for example, I remember when my dad used to just walk home. I just used to think that God was in the house. I used to think, you know, nothing could even bite me, not even a snake, not even a tiny little bee that flew into the window would touch me because Dad is around, you know. He's the symbol of power. Dads are the symbol of power. They're the symbol of stability. They're the symbol of protection. You know, dads are the symbol of what? Of stay power. Dads are the symbol of patience, especially my kind of dad. My dad was always a peaceful man, so he was a patient man. And he's also a symbol of intelligence. My dad was very smart. My mom's also smart, but my dad's smart in a quiet way. The other thing is that dads have some sort of a different type of emotional intelligence, and they keep it. And, you know, you have to, like, get it out of them. Some dads are more talkative, but some are like my own father, you know. He says one word and it's loaded, you know. One sentence and you're left the whole night thinking, now what did he mean? What did he say? What does that mean? You know? And you don't want to see your dad angry. Whoa! If I saw my dad angry, I tell you I would shake. I'd even start peeing on myself. Even before I got my punishment, I was ready, you know, in trouble. But I tell you what, when your father is, you know, being protective, being all daddy, being all, you know, picking you up, carrying you into the car or out of the car because you fell asleep, putting you in your bed, covering you up. Oh, those are the most, I really appreciate those days because, you know, that was when I knew I was safe. I could continue my dream part 1, part 2, part 3, knowing Dad is there, you know, to protect me. And when I grew up and became a career woman, like now, even when I was going to university, you won't believe my dad used to keep on complaining in the house. I said, can't we get any peace in this house? I want to watch TV. I want to watch my news program. Why are you making so much noise, you know? As being the first one when I went abroad to school, within 3 months, my dad was sitting in my class. Let me not lie. I won't lie, guys. Dad came all the way to the university in the US, sat in my class. All my classes, went to my English class, maths class. I remember I had an algebra class, a really difficult algebra class, and for him, he's a mathematician, so for him, it's nothing. I told him mathematics and me were not great friends. English class, where at least he rescued me because American English and British English, he's very good at that. So we went to all the different classes, he was with me, walked through the campus. I said, Dad, why are you following me to campus? The house is too quiet without you. I said, but when I was there, I was making all the noise, you're complaining. He says, yeah, but it's too quiet now, we miss you, you're my mom. I'm named after his mom. So, that's when I realized how much I mean to my father and how much my father meant to me. But, that one visit, him coming to the university with me, and many dads do this. They accompany their daughters to universities, even their sons. It gave me power, I was the girl there, the one African girl whose daddy came and followed her and sat in the class. I mean, that they had never seen anything like that ever in their lives. So, my dad did a one-off for me there and made me really, really proud. I was really, really proud and really happy because it was really lonely initially. But when he came, that was it. That settled me in the university and I was good. And then, when it came to my marriage, when I got married, I think you saw my married video, my dad was there, he kept reminding me, you know what, you have the blessings, you have our parents' blessings for your marriage, I wish you the best. And when it came to choosing a partner, you won't believe this, but my father is the one who pushed me into it. One time I took them out. Let me tell you a story. I took my parents out to celebrate their anniversary because there are people who always like to celebrate their anniversary. My parents have been married over 50 years, and they love each other. Anyone who knows them knows that you see one, you see the other one. They're just like shadows, They're really tight and it's a blessing for them. I watch them and I really admire that coupleship that they have. Because I wonder to myself where they get the patience to tolerate each other. Because if it was me, by now I'd be like, Dad, Anyway, let me stop, diverting off. Okay, so I took them out for the anniversary dinner and I said, hey, Dad and Mom, happy anniversary. It's about 10 years ago. And my dad started saying, what about you? I said, hey, Dad, man, what has that got to do with me? Men are the ones who decide. Because that time I was a single mother. I had totally decided that there's no way I was ever going to get married. No man would be interested in me. I've got a boy. In those days, if you had a boy, it was like a big crime, in Kenya. There's no way you get married as a single mother. Very few of us who had boys ever thought that it was basically a death sentence when it comes to marriage.